Right. Do I have to introduce myself?
Yeah, I guess.
I am the wife of the husband of Katana Collins. This is her new book called Callback, and I've never read it. I don't have my glasses, so I'm going to try my best to read what she's written.
And who are you?
Oh, I'm Sean Murphy, artist and writer of Batman right now. I'm in a different kind of publishing industry. We're not allowed to do sexy things in comics quite so much.
I don't know, your book is pretty sexy.
Thanks. That's true. I have some Harley Quinn in
do.
it. But I'm sure this will be sexier. I dragged the feather across her taut stomach.
Her trout stomach.
Doing good so far. Across her taut stomach, watching as her abdominal muscles twitched with the skimming sensation. Her mouth twisted, then pressed into a firm line. The restraints snapped as her hands jerked against them as she snorted, her chest bouncing with suppressed laughter that left me smiling right along with her. Ticklish, I asked. She grinned wider, a little. Breathe through it, I instructed. Is he like a dom or something?
Yes, he's
Okay.
a dominant.
Right.
She's training to be a submissive.
Is he a good dom or a bad
He is a
dom?
good dom.
Okay.
He's responsible.
Okay, because it's important. Breathe through it, I instructed. He is a good dom. In through your nose, out through your mouth. You know, I think it must be a doctor too. After a few deep breaths, he seemed to calm down. She seemed to calm down, despite the strokes of the feather across her belly, which did not have a trout on it. Better? She nodded. Yeah, it actually feels nice now. Good. I set the feather down and grabbed the candle that was burning on the nightstand. A wicked smile curved on my lips. Was she ready for this mind fook?
Fuck. It's a mindfuck.
Why would
It's
you spell it that way?
It's how it's spelled. I don't know.
T-H-U...
P-H-U-Q-U-E. Yeah.
I've never heard of that.
It's a dom something.
Okay, so was she ready for this mind fuke?
Fuck.
I'm going to drizzle some hot wax next. If I thought her muscles had jerked with the feather, I hadn't seen anything. All four of her limbs tugged hard against the restraints, but she took another deep breath and asked, "Will it hurt?" Only for a second, and then I'm not reading this very sexily. Only for a second, and then the wax cools and dries on your skin. Silence. Maybe she wasn't ready for this yet. I set down the candle quietly onto the nightstand. I also have a glass of ice water here in case it burns more than you expect and you need it. I waited patiently, enjoying the view as she thought it over in a few days. I waited patiently, enjoying the view as she thought it over. In a few days, she'd be back home with Omar. Who's Omar?
Omar's her best friend who's her fake fiance.
No, it's not like a cat or something.
It's not a cat. It's her best friend.
Cats can be best friends.
That's true.
Even though our time together was only a slice of reality, a partial truth. Being with... Where am I? Alright, going back to the cat. Even though our time together was only a slice of reality, a partial truth, being with Marley made me happier than I'd been in years. And in less than a week, I'd be back to my miserable self. Because we all like going back to misery.
Yep.
That's why we have cats. Like, oh my.
Cats are pretty miserable. Ours is.
Hey, do you want to read this or should I? She was quiet for another long moment, chewing on the inside of her cheek before she finally nodded. Okay, I think I'm ready. She was definitely not ready. I could see it in the way her fingers clutched the edges of the headboard, the white knuckled grip, the way her chest heaved with shallow, nervous breaths. Trust me? She nodded in one sharp, succinct movement. Yes. Okay, I'm going to count down from 5. I'll pour the wax on 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No, just kidding. He just says 5, ... She transitions from chewing her cheek to nibbling her bottom lip. 4. She sniffled, her toes spreading against the bottom of the bed. 3. Her knuckles turned an even ghostlier shade of white. 2. Her face drained of color, leaving her normally pink freckled cheeks a sallow gray. I lifted the glass of water. 1. I tipped the cold water and drizzled it on her belly. She gasped, her lower back arching off the bed. It only took her a second to realize that it wasn't hot wax in that moment. Wait, do you want me to stop at the sticker?
Yeah, you can stop there.
Okay, it only took her a second to realize that it wasn't hot wax, and in that moment, her rounded mouth shifted into a surprised laugh. Was that ice? She asked with laughter. Cold water, I said, leaning down and peeling the blindfold.
That That's the passage. I see the sticker where it says,
Yeah, I know this is just a general like stop in this area sticker or like a stop right there
like,
sticker.
stop there on that line.
Okay, sorry. I
The-
guess that's all we get.
It's okay. I mean, it's so good, you can't help but keep reading, right?
Yeah, I want to get back to the cat, Omar.
Hold up the cover again.
And this is Callback.